So this is the video lecture on the forms. We are going to creating the forms in HTML using input tag. So input tag will come with a various parameters. So first one is email, second one is password, third one is submit, fourth one is text, fifth one is color. So all this types of the inputs for the forms, and we can see how we can use them to accept the user input. Okay. So which are the, can anybody can tell various types of the inputs you can give? Parameters with the input. So which are those? Yes. Which are the parameters you can use with the input tag? Input means the user is giving. Okay. So in any Gmail page or Yahoo mail page, so what are all the inputs you will give to log into your inbox? Okay, so can anybody, I've already told we have various types of inputs. So first type of input is text. Second type of input is email. Third type is password. Fourth type is submit button. Fifth type is color. Okay, so these are the types of the inputs we are having, and we can use them to accept user input. And after accepting the user input, you can go to some other page also. Okay, so when you click on that, you can go for the some other page. So that is the main usage of the forms. Okay, so now forms will be the key component of the Django later on. As you all know, our internship program is on Python, Django, web development, full stack web development. So you will go for the Django part later. For that, the forms will be the key component of the Django later. Okay, so in order to learn this Django framework, so you have to understand these forms carefully. Okay, so but in order to understand how to use them with Django, we need to fully understand them with just HTML. Okay, so first you have to understand with HTML how the forms are created. Then later on, we can see how the forms are created for Django framework. Okay, so firstly, fully understand them with a HTML. So let's get started with some examples. Okay, so in today's class, we are going to create the forms. So that is up to creation of forms. Next, you will be having part 5. So this is up to part 4. Now you go with the practical sessions. So keep in your mind, you have to install Autumn Text Editor. What is the editor you are having? It is the Autumn Text Editor. So I will be, you can see it is the Autumn Text Editor. So it is used for the HTML purpose only. So this is to be installed on your system. Okay, so this Autumn Text Editor, it is the platform where you create your HTML pages. So here I have opened this Autumn Text Editor. I will be opening like this. So when you open, it will be in this particular format. Kindly close each and everything. So here when close, you click close, you click close. So save everything and click close. Okay. Now we are going to create a new file. So go for file and select new file. When you create new file, it will come like this. So what you are getting, you are telling it as untitled. So it is not yet saved. That's why it is telling it as untitled. And bottom you can see there is a plain text. So click on that plain text and search for HTML here. So there is a plain text will be the default one. So search for the HTML here. So once you get the click on HTML here, the lower part you will be getting as HTML grammar. So in place of plain text, you should be getting HTML grammar. Understood? So now, once you take the HTML, go for this saving of the page. So this is to be saved. So go for the file. Next, you go with a word save. So save will go to some particular location. So here I have created HTML level 1 and level 2. So for now, we are under HTML level 2. So you will be giving open. So under that, you give the file name as forms.html. So what is the name I have given? So you should save that particular thing in any of the folder. So take it as forms.html and click save. So in place of untitled, now you will be getting it as forms.html. Okay. So now you have to write the code for that. So writing the code, so each HTML page will start with HTML tag. So type HT. So you will get HTML here, click on that, entire code content will be placed here. Okay. So now under that, give the title of the page. So first what you give is the title of the page. So title of the page is, so you can take it as forms demo. So that means you are giving it as forms demo. Okay. So now under that, that comes in the uppermost part of your web page. So I will tell when I go and run this particular thing. So title will comes later. So come for the body. Under the body, you create an heading. So what is this page is going to do? So your creation, so you give it as creation of forms. Okay. So creation of forms you give, go for file and save. So save the contents and go for edit, copy this particular path. Okay. So copy path and open Chrome browser. So whatever you type, so everything should be placed here. So forms.html. So now I have pasted that particular path and press enter. So you will be getting title will comes here. What is the title we have given? Forms demo. So forms demo will come here. So all these are called as a body part. This is the title part. So under title, we have taken something like forms demo. So that what you have given here will come here. Okay. So this is the title tag. So entire thing of the web page is called as a body. So inside the body, you have gone with a heading. What is the heading you have taken? Creation of the forms. So that it will be looking like creation of forms. Okay. So now under the creation of the forms, so as you create the form, so here you have to give it as form. So here you can see form is one of the tag. So it is used for form creation. Click form. So it will show something like this. Form, class with action with method. Okay. For now, we are just creating the form. We are not performing any operations. So that's why you take form, only the form part. Okay. So no action, just you create the form. So take it as form. Okay. So under this form, so now what is the thing you are going to do? So form is used for what purpose? So creation of forms for login purpose. So for that, I will be taking something called head2 and give it as login. Okay. So save this using Control S and go for web browser and click here. You are getting something called login. So you are inside the form now. Okay. So login, what are the input given for the login? Can anybody can tell input for the login page? You can chat in the chat box also. What is the input for the login page? When you go for login, what are the parameters you give? Is suppose you are logging in for Gmail account. So what are the parameters you give?
Username and password.
Okay, good. So now you have to create two types. One is the how many will be there. Username you should give, password you should give, then you should give submit or login button something. Yes. Totally how many inputs? Three inputs you will be having. One is the username or email address. Second one is password. Third one is submit button. Okay. So now you go with the first input. So type input. So you'll be getting like input here. So input type is equal to text. Input will contain three parameters: type, name, and value. So first you are giving it as something called. So firstly, you will be giving something called email address. So email address, you can take it. So it is the syntax we have. Input type is equal to email. That means email, if you give it as email, there should be @ symbol in that. Okay. So email you have given. So name, you can give anything. It won't display anything here. So you can take it as user mail. Okay. So what you give the value. So now before giving the value, let's see what you will be getting. So I will be saving this particular content and I will run. Okay. So when you go with this one, here you can see there is a box. Are you getting? So under login, you are creating one box here. Okay, so now you come for the value part. So under that, under the value part, you give it as email here. Okay, so save the contents and run your page. You will be getting email here. Understood? So input type is equal to email and username name can be given anything else. So don't give anything here. So as you take email, here you can see. So if you take email, it will tell, please include an @ in the email address. Email here is missing an @ Okay. So that means if you give it as email, what should be there? There should be an @ symbol here. Understood? So that's why this is for email. So similarly, now you come for the email. What is the next input? So take input. So after, sorry. So after this, now you have password. So here you will be getting password, something like that. So give password. So if you give password here, everything in terms of bullets only. I'm telling you, whatever you give will be in the terms of bullets, dots. So when you enter your password, how it will show? So it will show in terms of dots. So that is the format we have taken here. So password you have given and name, you can give it as password. Okay, so you can give whatever you want. So under the value, you give password, please. Okay, so this value I have given. So when you go and run this, here you are getting email here and password, you can see it is also given under dots only. Okay, so suppose in place of password, if you take this one as text, okay, text, okay. So save this thing and see the contents. Here you can see password, please. Okay. So password, if you enter something called here, everything will be in the form of text only. But when you here, if you take it as password of input. So if you give like that and kindly save the content and go and run here, it will show the password, please, also in dots only. So if you give any input, so you'll be getting in terms of dots only. Okay. Yes, have you got? So after the email and password, now you come for the submit. So when you give username and password, what is the next input you'll be getting? So take input type. So input type is equal to, you take it as input type, you take it as but submit. Okay, so you should take it as submit. So name you can give or anything. So value, you give it as login. Okay, so value, you give it as login, kindly save and run that particular thing. So now you are getting email here, password will come here, login. So you here email, whatever you give. So if you press something like this, so and password you give 1234 and you can press login. So what it is showing, please include an in the email address. Here you can see. So if you give it should be there because input type we have taken it as email. So if it is email, what should be the symbol should be there? Symbol should be a part. Okay. Please enter the part following . Okay. So for that, I will be giving it as gmail.com and then login. It will go to some other page. Okay. So when it is going to some other page, so that will be the action of the form. Understood? So you can give, so you can take it something like, so I will tell you. So what should, how the form should be. So take this form, remove this particular path. So under this index.html, okay, so take it as www, sorry, in small it should be given www.google.com. So method is equal to, you should give it as get, okay, get the form. So now you save this particular page, go for your web browser, demo. So you give at we give it as at gmail.com. So go for password 1234 and give login. So it should go for that particular gmail.com. So that you should give the particular website address, that is http:// so you should give at gmail.com and password you give it as 1234 and login. So that should go to, when you give login, so it is going to take to you to the google.com. Okay, so or you can give it Gmail also. So you can give here gmail.com. So save this particular content and run this particular file. So here you give it as so password you give it as 1234, login. So it is taking to your, there is something error. Okay, so you can log in to your facebook.com also. So you give it as facebook.com. So action means when you click submit, get this particular page. So that will be the concept. So when you log in, get this particular page. Understood? So kindly save this particular program and now you run this thing. Email, you give something called same AAA. Password, you give it as 123 and give login. So it will take you to your Facebook page. Understood? So if you want to give that thing, so you should have the action. So action means when you press login, what should be the action? It should go to some other page. So when you give login, get Facebook page. That's why I'm telling method is equal to get. That means it will go to that particular page. Are you understanding? Yes, are you understanding? Yes. Respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which are the, in this particular, so in this particular thing, we have gone with three types of input parameters. So which are the three input parameters? Which are the three input parameters you have gone through? Yes. Which are the three input parameters we have gone through? So first input parameter is input type. I am asking three parameters. One is the email we have seen. Next one is password we have seen. So next is submit button. Okay, these are the three things. So email, password are important, and value, what you have to get, you give this name may be given or may not be given, but you can't see this particular thing. But if you take email, password, submit, so you can give email here, password please, and then you can give login also. Okay, so understood this particular thing. You have to create the page and you should go to some other thing. So now you come for the use of some other things. Okay, so use of some other things, I will be removing this form content. So go for deletion part. Okay, so under the creation, so now you take the new form. So just you take this particular form, that's more than enough. Just you take form content. So under the form content, now you are making use of some other input parameters. First input parameter, email. Second input parameter, password. Third input parameter, submit. Now you go for the fourth input parameter, that is color. Color is the fourth input parameter. So for that one, I will be taking some heading. So under heading, you take it as choose color. So give something called choose color. So in order to choose the color, you have to click on something. So it should display the color part. So for that, you go with some other thing. So click on button. So because I will show you how this is going to work. So now you go with a input. So input type, you take it as COLO. So here you are getting color. You can see color you are getting. So name is equal to something, value you are not giving anything else. Okay. So this is the how we shall see how this is going to work. So value you have not given anything. So name also you have not given, but type you have chosen is color. So kindly save this particular thing. Save and go for this page. So refresh. So it is telling creation of forms, choose color, click on the button. So in the when you click on the button, it will show you so many parameters. So here you can choose any color. Okay, this is the choosing of color parameter. So if you are, which are the input parameters you can take, so you can take any value. So here also you can go with a color picker. And here also in that particular, if you want light, if you want dark, if you want full black, you can choose whatever you want. For now, I will be taking this one. This is the color we have taken. So this is the working of input color. Okay. So input is equal to color. You can choose anything. So for that one, what is the code? So for that one, what is the code you are going to write? Input type is equal to color, name is equal to something, value is equal to something. Okay. So if you remove this particular thing, I will delete. So kindly see the content, how you are getting. So run this. So choose color, you just click on that particular thing. So here you can choose the different colors. And I go with this one because this is my favorite color, what I can see, aqua blue. Okay, so this is the choosing of colors. That is the fourth input parameter what we have seen. So first input parameter is email, password, submit. Next you have color, and the final one you are having is text. Okay, so take the same thing, under that you give it as enter some text. Sorry, so here also you give it as input type is equal to text. So here input type text, you give name value. So under the value you give type here. Okay, so this is the next one you are going to give the demo. So go with and run this particular thing. So you are getting something called enter some text. So you can type anything here. Okay. So this is the demo of the input tags. So input tags are having, which are the form tags for the input. This is the creation of the forms. Understood? Understood up to here? So come for the questionnaire part. So kindly answer here. Which are the input parameters of the form? So answer this particular question. Which are the input parameters of the form? So type in the chat box. Email, password, name, login. Sorry, no login. Sorry. So input type, what are all the things we have given? Only this part will be the input type. So first we have chosen type is equal to color, type is equal to text, type is equal to email, type is equal to password, type is equal to submit. So all this will come under input type, that is text. So these are the input parameters. Kindly work on creating this in forms and going for some other pages that I will give in the demo in the next class. So this will be the up to the forms creation. Kindly work on the forms creation by installing the Autumn text editor in your laptops and learn the concepts. So all these videos will be uploaded in the my YouTube channel. So subscribe for the channel and work on the HTML part. Okay. So this class is going to be ended now. So go for the form creation and do the work today itself and learn the concepts. So meet you in the next class, that is on Monday. Okay. So thank you all. So stay home, stay safe. So meet you in the next class on Monday.